The fact that Alex Jones, InfoWars Alex Jones, the fact that he endorsed Pierre Polyev, the conservative leader and leader of the opposition here in Canada, the fact that Alex Jones endorsed Pierre made me like Pierre even more. I mean, I was going to vote for the conservatives anyway, whenever the next election will be. It's more than likely that I'm going to vote for the conservatives unless Pierre Poilievre really, I mean, goes back on everything he's been saying for the past 2 years. Like, hey, unless he does that, I'm gonna be voting for Pierre Poilievre. I know there's still not a lot actually. There are a small number of people who say they're gonna stick with PPC and we can't trust Pierre Poilievre. He's not perfect. He's not 100%. And I'm not saying he's 100% because he's not 100%. And nobody's 100%. Even Trump's not 100%. Even PPC's not 100%. But I mean, I do believe, number one, I do believe Pierre Poilievre is more on our side than the past two leaders have been, and I've watched him, and he's tried to make an effort to appeal to us, the populist, the nationalist, the country-loving, patriotic, anti-globalist, anti-New World Order crowd. He's tried, I've seen him. And I know, it's not always easy. I mean, if it were me, it would be easy. I know a lot of Canadian conservatives have a hard time being so close with, nationalist, patriotic, country-loving, anti-globalist, anti-New World Order people. They find it hard. They're afraid. Conservatives in Canada, politicians, conservatives, they're very afraid. They're scared. They're scared. And a lot of them get so scared they become sellouts. But I've seen him. He's really trying, and And by the way, and number two, if he gets in there and he f's up, then I'll just go against him. It's easy as that. I'm not one of those people who sits there he's gonna betray us, so I'm not even gonna go there before. If I see you making an effort. Now, Aaron O'Toole didn't make an effort. Aaron O'Toole, I call him Aaron O'Trudeau. He was no different from Trudeau on the big important issues of that time. So I didn't even give him a chance. I went PPC. But Pierre Poilievre has been trying. And he tried a lot more than Andrew Scheer. And I do believe, Andrew Scheer tried a little bit. He was bordering on not, but in the end of the day, I said, okay, let's give him. But listen, why should I, like Doug Ford, for example, I don't regret voting for him in 2018. I'm not going to ever vote for him again. Never in my life. You will never happen again. Never, 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 never. But I mean, I don't regret it. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a future person. I go for what I think is right at the time. And if you fail me, then I won't go for you again. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. And if you win, I'll still continue to go against you. It's as simple as that. But the fact that Alex Jones has endorsed Pierre Poilievre makes me like Pierre and trust Pierre even more. And I mean, I'm not even saying Alex Jones is perfect, but I do know that Alex Jones is one of those people who is hard to impress when it comes to like big mainstream political parties. Before Trump, Alex Jones was, InfoWars Alex Jones, Infowars.com. He was somebody who always went third party. He never went for Romney. He didn't go for McCain. He didn't go for Bush. He didn't go. As far as I knew, he didn't care for the Democrats or the Republicans. It's only until now with Trump that he's a big Republican guy. So he must see something in Poilievre which makes him say, well, you know what? Even though he's a mainstream, guy, I support him. He could have gone for Bernier, PPC. No, I'll go stick my boat with Pierre Poilievre. And as for Justin the Tarface Mac Daddy Trudeau telling Pierre to condemn Alex Jones's endorsement, first of all, Pierre should tell him to shut up. Shut up. Shut up, you tar-faced self, with your clapping for Ukrainian Nazi self. Your father was a coward draft dodger. He rode around on a motorcycle in Montreal during World War II in Hitler costumes. He didn't want to go into the war. You clap for Nazis. You put tar on your face, making fun of black people. You're not going to tell me anything about who I'm going to accept an endorsement from and not accept an endorsement from. You shut up and stay in your lane and worry about Canadian issues. Stop worrying about American issues and American people. You're not American. You're the Canadian Prime Minister. You should be focused on the affordability crisis and immigration and the carbon tax. You should get rid of it. It's hurting Canadian economy. It's hurting Canadian middle class and poor people. And you have raised it with the help of your sellout, airheaded lackey Jagmeet Singh. You should focus on Canadian issues and stop trying to make Canada the 51st American state, which is a blue state. Stop trying to make Canada a blue American state and focus on on Canadian issues and stop bringing up America in the parliament and Trump in the parliament and Alex Jones in the parliament. Focus on Canadian issues. If you want to bring up someone to hurt me, bring up the Rebel News, Canadian. Bring up True North, Canadian. Bring up, Sun News. Don't bring up all these Americans. We're not in America. This is Canada. Stop trying to. These liberals here in Canada. They're so obsessed with making Canada the 51st American state, which happens to be a blue state. They should just move to a blue state. Move to Massachusetts. Move to Illinois. Move to California. You're so obsessed with American politics and American political figures, and you always want to bring up American political figures, and you move to America, move to a blue American state, and otherwise focus on Canadian issues. And shut up, tar-faced Mac Daddy. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You have no business in telling anybody who they should support morally. You put tar on your face. You're a tar-faced Mac Daddy. You're a tar-faced Mac Daddy. You're a tar-faced Mac Daddy, Justin Trudeau. He's a tar-faced Mac Daddy. That's what he is. Tar. Tar. His face is tar. And he claps for Nazis, old, decrepit, useless, geriatric Ukrainian Nazis. He and his liberals and the NDP lackeys clap for old geriatric Ukrainian Nazis, SS. They clap for them. So you have no business telling Pierre who he should clap for, who he shouldn't, who he should accept endorsement from, who should. Pierre should publicly embrace Alex Jones. This is Want some more Around Nation videos that don't make it to YouTube? Then subscribe to me on rumble.com/AroundNation. And to follow my personal life, follow me on Truth Social. truthsocial.com/@AroundNation.